Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm here at lovely Paladuro Canyon. Came out to just get away for a little bit. It's right down the road from my house. It's about a 15-minute drive or so. And I just love coming down here, man. It's so peaceful and just gives me a chance to get my head right, I guess. Man, this last week was awesome. Great last week. We got just went over 20,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, which is awesome. I couldn't ask for more as far as the response from the album. And then got my first Apple Music playlist this week. So we're our song Bomb City Baby got on the Roadhouse playlist on Apple Music, which is awesome. That's the first time ever. So that's pretty cool. And then the highlight of my week was going down to Fort Worth, and I got to play my my song Ode to Larry McMurtry for the Texas Philosophical Society, which was crazy cool. I mean, I was way in over my head. There were astronauts there, ambassadors, senators, and like I just I felt like I needed to be doing more with my life, but was really honored to be a part of that event. And it, you know, they talked a lot about Larry McMurtry's contribution to literature in general, and also Texas culture, and that's a lot of it was about Texas storytellers, and there was a section about Texas songwriters, but also about Texas filmmakers, which to me, I thought that was fascinating. That was probably the highlight of my weekend. But one thing they talked about that stuck with me was that in any kind of business or any kind of creative endeavor, you've got to have thick skin. And man, for some reason that spoke to me, especially last week, because as you know, I mean, I put out a lot of videos and put out a lot of content, a lot of music, and for some reason, I mean, the criticism was very heavy last week, and it, you know, it's always there. It's always there, and I think, you know, what stumps a lot of folks in this business and what keeps them from being successful is either criticism or the fear of criticism. And at that point, they either stop doing it or they give up. And I don't know, like, you know, 90% of the time the criticism is coming from a faceless, nameless person. And, you know, I hate to say it, but, you know, there's probably something hurting inside of them that makes them feel like they got to come and attack you and try to rip you down to build themselves up. So, you know, when that happens, sometimes I think it's even funny when people criticize stuff that anybody does. But, you know, if it's coming from a place of love, and we had this conversation at the this weekend in Fort Worth, is that, you know, if it comes from another creative or another artist or another colleague, usually it's constructive, and usually it's something like people are saying, okay, you know, this is how you can get better and this is how you can improve. But, you know, when people just get on the internet, nameless and faceless, and can just say whatever, man, don't worry about that stuff. You know, keep doing your thing, stay true to who you are. And if you believe in what you're doing, don't be deterred. You know, don't let folks deter you from what you're doing. So I just wanted to jump on here and say that, because, you know, I've felt a lot of that this last week. But stay true to who you are and keep doing your thing.